Going into a test round. The deck is Aggro Rock. Seems like a pretty good hand. Glad to be going second, as I can, I'd say, more likely than not, make a reasonably informed Cabal Therapy. Huh. Alright, so we've got a forest with no additional play. Means it's not elves. It's probably not madness. It's probably some kind of oath deck. Oh, alright. Looks like it is madness. That's fine. No regrets there. I don't currently have any main deck ways to remove Oath of Druids, so it would be game over if it happened. Should be able to do a lot of damage to the hand here. Counterspell's gone. Alright, let's hit that worm before they get 3 mana. Nice. Right, that's it. Puts me in a pretty good position, I think. Another green card. Not super thrilled about that, but whatever. I do have some choices here. I think I'm going to start by running out the therapy. I'm hoping I can draw out a mana leak here. Great. That is definitely going to take out the days. Okay. Alright, in comes some more mongrel damage. And that's it. Nice. Okay, I'm going to run out the tempting worm. Okay, it's in. Arrogant Worm. Maybe they have... I don't know. Actually, I don't know why they would do that. You'd think they would try and, I guess, trick me into attacking and block with the worm. Right, we got some pretty good creatures on the opponent's side at this point. Yeah, I may as well go for it now. Yavimaya Coast. Okay, make an elephant and end the turn. Right, our turn come and gone. Flashback call. End the turn. Yeah, I have to try and get ahead, and hopefully I can attack before too long. I really like to snuff out the Arrogant Worm. But if I hang around too long, the opponent is going to find survival and use it to get ahead on the board. Then I'm going to be in big trouble. They'll end up getting Wonder and then going over the top and killing me with it. Alright, well, duress again. Huh. Alright. 2 Squee and a Rootwalla. Well, here comes another call. And then the turn is over. Opponent's holding on to the Rootwalla. I'm not sure if that's right. It's hard to say. Call yet again, and end the turn. Yeah, the opponent has too much life. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. I'm lucky they haven't started chaining careful studies and frantic searches yet. Or landed a survival. There's a lot of ways this could go badly from this point. Oh, that was a nice draw. But I mean, fortunately, like I don't know how I'm going to attack with Tempting Worm. Opponent has 2 Rootwallas. It's like best case, I'm just going to trade with a single Rootwalla. Not exactly ideal. I mean, what I really need is Rancor. I do have 2 of them in the build currently. I didn't have them there for a long time. I had Naturalize and Wall of Blossoms, then I had just Naturalize, but I feel like Rancor really lends itself to what this deck wants to do. Bad draw. Alright, if I were to attack, how bad would it be? I would lose an elephant to a worm. I would lose an elephant to a mongrel at no cost to the opponent. I would lose a tempting worm in exchange for 1 root walla. I would do 7 damage, 8, 9 damage, put them at 9, and then I'd be way behind on the board. Yeah, there's just no moving forward until I kill that arrogant worm. Yeah, that doesn't really help, does it? I'm just going to hold it for now. Wasteland. It's a little bit inconvenient. Hey, call. Nice. Make a couple 3/3s. I am continuing to pull ahead, which is kind of unexpected. There we are, survival. Somehow they haven't found an island yet. But yeah, at this point they can discard Squee, go get Arrogant Worm. I mean, the thing is, I don't know how many Arrogant Worms they play. Lately, the conventional list has been 2 Arrogant Worms, which I'm sure helps in a lot of matchups, but in ones where they're trying to overwhelm you with all the herd tokens, you're definitely going to want more. Well, now the opponent's in a position where they can only pump 1 root walla, which is significant. Alright, Rager. Might have to try to force something through. Really not in a good spot. We got Tainted Wood. Okay, so if I attack with everything, let's see. Am I dead on the hit back? They've got a bunch of root wallas. No, I'm not dead. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah, I can survive thanks to Ravenous Rats and Rager blocking the 2 mongrels. Alright, yeah, I have to get offensive here, I'm gonna die. Okay, there's one of the root wallas. Really nice that they don't have pump mana. It helps immensely. Alright, we've got root wallas all over the place. There's a third squee, pumping things up. Only one card remaining. Maybe I should have played the rats prior to combat. No, it's gonna be fine. They're gonna throw the mongrels in the way of elephants, and then I may actually get a good card with the rat. Yeah, this is working out fine. Okay, throwing root walls in front of the worms, as expected. Then we have 3/4/4s eating 3/3/3s. Question is, what are they going to do with the last two root wallas? They're going to try and maintain the ability to attack back for a significant amount, I would think. Oh, they're throwing them in the way of... Oh, that's weird. Killing my factory instead of my elephant with the mongrel doesn't really make sense with Wasteland in play. But anyway, I'm getting in for 7. A lot of stuff is going to die here. And there's my follow-up rat. Discarding squee. They're probably just going to fail to find. I mean, really, they should have just discarded this. Oh, it's one. They're just getting wonder with it. That's still probably not worth paying a life for. Anyway, there's that critical wonder. Yet, as we've seen, there is still no island to be found. Opponent only has 13 power thanks to the widespread root wallet deaths that occurred. I'm guessing this turn is go get 2 more mongrels and play them. I imagine that has to be it. I mean, that might literally be the last creature. Oh yeah, Waterfront Bouncer and Drake. And now another mongrel, I would think. Bouncer probably should have come down earlier. It's really good at getting rid of elephant tokens. Alright, that's it. See what I draw. If it's something... Oh, it's nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. but some of their stuff is gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with everything. Nice, got it. Okay. Well, I'm glad I pulled that one out. Right into the next game. What do I want to get rid of? Ravenous Rats jumps right out. That is not at its best right now. Let's put in, thinking at least 2 naturalize. Maybe a couple plague as well. It's really good on lizard. Funeral Charm is fine. You can time it in a way where you can get some good discards. It kills Waterfront Bouncer, it kills Rootwalla. You can even get a surprise extra 2 damage in with it. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want... I mean, there's a fairly good number of instants. I'm not so sure about that, though. Like, it's just really easy for the opponent to just not play the instants. They can cash them in for, you know, a draw 2, discard 2, or, you know, pitch them to Mongrel or whatever. They're very much in control over whether or not the gibbons become a creature. So 2 naturalize I definitely want. It's really easy for the opponent to use their draw spells to sneak a survival past the discard. Engineer Plague sounds useful. At least in those numbers. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Alright, that is a pretty solid hand. Hard casting the Rootwalla. Leading with duress here. Sweet. Yeah, we got survival. I see we have a naturalize. There's actually, I mean, I guess there's Mishra's Factory. It's not entirely dead. It's definitely not a good card here, though. I was considering for a moment if maybe I should just, I don't know, just not have Engineer Plague in the next game, but probably still worth holding on to 2 of them, I suppose. This is actually a bit difficult. I know 3 of the opponent's cards, and they don't want to put any of them in. I'm going to go for the worm. Now, it's possible the opponent should have put in Squee. You could soak up 5 damage and then bounce back to the hand. I'm pretty sure it would not be bad, at least. Engineer Plague. Let's start it off by attacking with the worm. then therapy for frantic search. I'm going to keep the opponent from digging. And also see if they have a counter for my withered wretch. Oh, they're countering. Mana leak. Cool. Well, they took a damage and the mana leak is gone. So, no complaints about that happening. And I am gonna sneak that wretch past our counters right now. Okay, they found the land for the search. I mean, it is pretty bad for me that they were able to successfully protect Frantic Surge. I'm not super thrilled about that. But on the upside, those squeeze are gonna be gone. Oh, Waterfront Bouncer, having a Funeral Charm that. It's gonna be really nice. And actually, I'm gonna attack with both, and maybe, just maybe, they will be so desperate to kill Wretch that they'll attempt a double block, and then I'm just gonna wreck them. All right, that didn't happen, but probably wasn't gonna happen anyway. I'm gonna off the bouncer, then say goodbye to those two squeeze in the graveyard. Oh, that's it. The opponent's packing it in. Awesome. The deck worked really well there.